Okay, you know what, everybody? This is House to Home. This is our segment. Liz and Gina are sharing amazing information with you, and we're going to talk about food because we can, because it's the end of the year, and there's nothing wrong with that. There are wonderful places on Guam to cook. If you're a buyer or a seller, you can make amazing holiday food. And ladies, certainly that is something that both of you really enjoy doing for your grandkids, for your husbands, for the entire family this time of year.
That's right, Jace.
Yeah. By the
We
way,
love
I
to
hope
cook.
everybody saw our segment on pumpkin loaf because that is the hit of the holiday season. I got to tell you, girls, that is the big thing. Everybody's asking me for that recipe.
Well, Gina and I didn't even look at it yet. We haven't seen the video.
Well, you guys lived it, so that's good enough.
Yeah, that was good for me.
Okay,
And I actually made that exact recipe. I made it for our Christmas get together on Christmas Eve. And I actually made some and dropped it off to one of the escrow companies. So yeah, I hope they enjoyed it.
what do escrow companies tend like to eat? Are they more eggnog? Are they more baked goods? Are they Christmas cookies? Or are they like straight up candy canes?
What do you
They'll
think?
eat anything. I think as long as it's homemade goodies, they'll love it. Just as long as it's homemade. A lot of us do not like store-bought stuff. We like to bake and we like to give good stuff, like stuff we order from Mescla. The pear tart that, yeah, I usually would order the pear tart from Mescla and then hand those out.
Yeah.
Okay, now you guys always stress on this program, right? That yours is a business of customer service, and you're in the business of relationship building. So as realtors, right? When you go out either to your clients or to property managers or to prospective people that may buy or may rent, it's not kissing butt, right? You're being good Christian women, right? You're saying I'm sharing the holiday spirit and the holiday spirit with you. So what do you typically make for your clients or people, your business partners this time of year?
Well, for me, I would make my cherry chocolate. And I've done the cherry chocolate, which is really yummy. And my grandkids remember that from growing up. So do my kids. And periodically they would say, okay, it's holiday time. That will bring back memories. Please bake that. The other thing I'd like to do is the manhattan. That is always a hit, making the manhattan for people. They love it.
See, in my family, we could never do mana tatitas because my nana, she was always team corn. We could never even think about making flour in nana's house and not mana. It was always flour 100%.
Wow. My kids love cookies. So I do chocolate chip, oatmeal, and then the other favorite is I have a chocolate cake that I do for the family. So now I actually do, there's a red velvet and chocolate, and those kids, if I don't make that, they throw fits. They've got to have that chocolate cake on the table.
Yeah, Gina's grandkids want cookie dough that they can just put in the oven, right, Gina?
Yeah, I whip up my chocolate chip cookie recipe, and instead of baking it, I prefer to give it out as cookie dough. I put them into balls and put them in, containers, and I give that out.
Oh,
So
that's
you bake
clever.
it yourself fresh out of the oven.
Okay, well, see, when I was a kid, my mom would take my sister and I, and she would make these like little molasses cookies that
Yeah.
were very, very soft. And then you put like once you take them out of the oven, they would put like a Hershey Kiss right in the middle of it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
perfect.
And then a couple times she would put a peanut butter base on it too. That was good.
Yeah, those are great.
Mm.
Well, what I'd like to do is when I do the baking, I would freeze them so that the kids can always, like Bria, when she went off to college, when we visited, I would make her cherry chocolate. And then she would share some of it and then keep most of it. She would freeze it and cut it up and eat it periodically. She wanted it to last long.
Okay, let me ask you now, because I mean, again, as you have both educated myself and the island community at large over the years, is there are many different cogs in the real estate ecosystem here on Guam. And don't be biased, all right? Because you guys are realtors with 60 years of experience between the both of you. Who tends to make the best holiday treats, right? Is it the realtors? Is it the appraisers? Is it the escrow people? Is it the property managers? Like who tends to go all out?
Wow, Jace, that's a tough question. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to say they're all great.
Oh, come on. You got to give me something. You don't
You
do
know,
that.
everybody has a specialty. Like recently we got Sandy's from one of our vendors.
Okay.
And shoots, I think I ate a whole jar just by myself. Like every day I had 2 or 3 out of that jar. And that was absolutely fantastic. So, you know, I don't think it's so much which department or which client or it's, you know, which one has the most heart. You could taste it in their baking, right?
That's
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and
order. Jace,
based
even the
on-
ones you order,
based on the number of amazing personalities that you have both introduced us to about, especially this year, right, on this segment, within the Guam realty community, I would probably say realtors, I would guess, are the best bakers. I would probably say appraisers write the best Christmas cards because that's what they do. And I would probably say that property managers have the best Belens at their house just because they're property managers, so they can do that kind of stuff. Is that true? I would think the property managers make really, really good Belens outside the house.
I'm gonna go with whatever you suggesting. I like that.
You're not
Yes.
sticking your neck out at all this week, huh, Gina?
No.
Liz, how close was I? Am I somewhat on the radar?
I would say you're close. I would say you're close.
For some reason, I think that the best Belens belong to property managers because, you know, it's what they do.
Yep, they set up the property, that's for sure.
Okay, final topic. How about surveyors? Are surveyors sugar cookie people or are they brownies?
I would say brownies.
Okay.
We agree.
Brownies.
Because surveyors, by their nature, they're very, very precise and they're very exact.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
So again, on this show, to all of the surveyors, the appraisers, the property managers, the mortgage loan, we didn't even talk about the mortgage people, like the bankers, the loan officers, everybody who makes the Guam real estate ecosystem so very wonderful. We wish very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you, and especially to my 2 favorite members of this wonderful community, Liz and Gina and their team at RE/MAX Diamond Realty. Ladies, it's always been a pleasure, and happy holidays to you both and your families.
Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas, Jace. Happy New Year.
And to all you property managers with the awesome Belens, we know who you are too.
That's right.